The views and opinions expressed on all radio shows broadcast on Tom's Radio Toronto are entirely those of the hosts, guests, and callers who are entirely responsible for all show content and do not in any way reflect the opinions of Tom's Radio Toronto or its staff. These broadcasts are presented and made public as entertainment and general information only, in the hope that they will be entertaining and informative to listeners. They are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or mitigate in any way any disease or condition, or to promote any specific lifestyle, belief, religion, political affiliation, or other personal practice, nor is the information presented necessarily accurate or verifiable.
Magandang hapon, Canada, and of course, sa buong mundo. Hindi lang Pilipinas, sa buong mundo, particularly lahat po ng mga Pilipinong nanonood ngayon, saan man kayo naroon. Magandang hapon po, ito po yung Kabayan Mo on the Tell. Kasama ko po ang aking co-host, Miss Cecil Araneta, sa aming bagong programang On the Job. Okay, Tita Cez?
Tayo ngayon ay on the job.
Yes!
Nasa on the job tayo ngayon. Oh dear. Okay, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Magandang madaling araw ng alas 3 sa atin, ano? At saka sa ibang sulok ng mundo. Binabati ko po muna, Tito Mon, bago ko makalimutan. Happy birthday, Tita Agnes, kahapon.
Ayun,
yes, oo. And then, happy wedding naman doon kay ating anak.
Pala, kinasal na yung anak natin.
Yes. Kay Grace and Lloyd.
Grace Pamit and Lloyd Luna.
Yes.
Yung apo ni General Luna, napangasawa nitong si Ganda.
Si Ganda natin.
Ba't wala kang pangalan din ngayon?
Oo nga.
Nakalimutan.
Owen, you forgot my name.
Her name. Yes, co-host.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Tita Ceci ko nga mag-explain ano itong bago nating programang On the Job Services, actually.
Yes.
All right.
We got a lot of callers to dito sa radio, even nag-i-inquire ng mga on the job, yung mga jobs dito na pwede nilang pasukan. Oo. At marami din naman tayong employer na naghahanap ng mga tao.
Yes.
Ano ba sa Tagalog yung hindi naman kawang gawa, ano?
Ano kawang? Public service.
Hindi, Tito.
Hindi naman.
Yung naghahanap ng worker, anong tawag?
Hindi looking for workers, please. Hindi ba? Tayo po ngayon na isang programang magbibigay at nagbibigay ng trabaho. Ayan. Ang sarap pakinggan.
I know.
Sapagkat napakarami dito sa Canada. Ito po pang Canada lang, dito particularly Ontario province, na mga hindi lang po sa Pilipino to, kundi sa mga walang trabaho naghahanap ng kanilang pagkakakitaan. Correct, Tita Sis?
Yes. Oo.
Okay.
At saka hindi lang yung naghahanap. Yung may hinahanap.
Yung mga kumpanya.
Looking for workers.
Looking for job.
And workers looking for a job.
Yes.
Yan.
Yung mga workers po, naghahanap ng papasukan. Yung mga walang trabaho, naghahanap sila ng kumpanya or maliit o malaking kumpanya magbibigay sa kanila ng trabaho. Meron po kami yan.
Okay.
At meron din tayong mga empleyado or employees, ika nga natin sa English, na naghahanap naman ng empleyado.
Employers. Tito.
Mga employers
and employees.
Yan.
Yan. Dalawa na. At least magbe-bridge tayo doon sa dalawa. Diba?
Tayo ang nasa gitna.
Yes. Yan po. Binabati ko din si Lynn. Hi, Lynn Malaluan. Yan, sa Universal yan, Tito.
Yes, si Lynn Malaluan po. Yan ang makakasama rin natin dito.
Yes.
Starting next week.
Next week, yan.
Correct. At kasama natin siya via Zoom sapagkat busy-busy yung
hindi
napakasipag na babaeng yun.
Ako, Diyos ko, hindi mo mahagilap yan. Isa yan sa pinakamabait at saka pinakamasipag na taong nakilala ko.
Kanina kausap natin, pupunta yata siya sa Kwan
Sa Niagara.
Sa Niagara. Tapos after Niagara, pupunta sa Kwan sa moon.
Hindi, sa Mississauga.
Mississauga.
Babalik siya sa Mississauga. Pero batiin muna natin sila lahat dito. Happy Thanksgiving Day. Sa buong Canada yan. Happy Thanksgiving.
Ang Thanksgiving natin is Monday.
Monday, bukas. Di ba? Bukas yan.
Ano ba ang pinagpapasalamat ng mga tao?
Marami naman siya.
Tulad ng?
ako yung...
Ikaw?
Siyempre yung pagkakaligtas ko sa COVID.
Correct.
Yan, kaming mag-asawa.
Correct.
Yan. At saka, mga bagong pasok natin dito sa radio na programa.
Correct.
Yes.
Tulad ng On the Job.
Yes, On the Job. Show My King.
Show My
Ayan,
King,
lalabas yan mamaya. Naku, makikita nyo si Ellen Bautista.
Sino yun? Yung artista ba yun?
Yes, oo. Bagong, ano yan eh.
Bagong kontrata ata sa Tom's Radio International.
Titingnan natin yung kanyang mga script mamaya. Yan. Oo.
May script na siya.
Oo. At saka, siyempre, sino pa ba?
Yung pinasasalamatan mo.
Pinasasalamatan ko. Siyempre, lahat ng mga magagandang bagay na nangyari sa atin. At saka kahit yung hindi maganda, ipagpasalamat pa rin natin.
Correct.
Diba? Yan. Kay DJ Owen, thank you so much. Kay Josie, happy Thanksgiving sa inyong lahat. Yan, mamaya dadating sila Ian, si Chris, at saka syempre si Tita Fran. Nasaan si Tita Fran ngayon? May trabaho ba?
Yes yata.
Oh, yes yata. Si Tito Edward naman nandun sa kabila. Yan.
Alright.
Ikaw naman, Tito.
Ako isa lang ang pinasasalamatan ko somebody up there.
Siyempre, of course. Sorry. Dapat pala doon muna. Yan.
Kaya namin nagsasalamatan ko. Kaya yung pasasalamat ko, nagigising pa ako ting umaga. Ayan, giving me life.
Yes.
Yun. Isa lang yun. Yung mga, marami na secondary, kamukha na sinabi mo. But the first thing that I thank is God. The first one. Of course, God is alive and God will be protecting us.
Yes.
Yun lang. Salamat po Lord sa pagbibigay ng buhay uli. Ayan,
Yes.
everyday. Nagigising
Everyday
tayo
yan.
ng maayos. Bahala na ang kasunod. Alam naman ng Diyos yun eh.
Oh, yes.
O ngayon, pag-usapan natin itong on the job. Ano ba ang mga unang pangangailangan na nasa iyo ngayon? Ano ba ang mga trabahong naghihintay para sa mga nanonood sa atin ngayon? Walang trabaho.
Yes po.
Yeah.
Kung sino po yung naghahanap ng trabaho, we're looking for cooks,
Cooks, manluluto. Ay, nagluluto.
bakers,
Mga gumagawa ng
Yes.
panadirya. Ay, gumagawa ng panadirya.
mga tinapay.
Tinapay. Cake.
Yan.
Ayan. Oo.
We're looking for general laborer.
Okay. Ano yung
Yes.
general laborer?
Mostly sila, Tito, yung mga nasa
Carpintero.
factory. Nasa factory.
Factory.
Yan.
Oo,
yan.
ibig sabihin, mga picker-packer.
Pickers, packers,
Yan.
ano pa ba?
So, warehouse yun eh.
Yes, oo. Yung
Correct,
mga line workers.
Yes.
Yung nadaan daw yung mga ipapak nila, di ba? Yan,
Oo.
mga line
Mga
workers.
packers yun eh, yung ganun.
Oo.
Oo.
At saka chicken factory po, na yan.
Ano yung chicken
Sa
factory?
chicken factory naman, kailangan
Papatay ka
natin
ng
yan.
manok? Magpapak.
Patay na yan.
Patay na yan. Yun eh.
Nakaranas ka ba magtrabaho doon, Tito?
Hindi, ang
Nung dumating ka
naranasan
dito?
ko yung warehouse.
Aha.
Picker-packer ako ron.
Oh,
Kaya
okay.
pagdating ko rito, siyempre, nag-apply ako doon, como ako, journalist, nag-apply ako sa Toronto Star.
Oo.
Hinahanapan ako siyempre ng Canadian experience.
Oo nga
Nag-apply
eh,
ako
di ba?
sa radio station dito because I'm a radio broadcaster. Pinag-tape ako ng boses ko, okay naman, pinagbayad lang ako. Sabi ko, bakit niyo ako pagbabayarin eh? Nag-a-apply ako.
Oo.
We need, we need a Canadian experience again.
Oh, yeah?
Nak ng dragon. Doon sa yung in-applyan ko, tinanggap kagad ako kasi warehouse speaker, packer.
Oo.
And they are very proud of me. I am a journalist in the Philippines working with them. It's owned by Chinese.
Wow.
Oo.
Anong pinipik mo?
Mga merchandise. May mga
Okay.
order gan. Bibigyan kami ng order. Ganyan yung hinahanap natin ngayon.
Yeah, oo.
O picker, packer sa warehouse. Yan. Nung araw, ang sweldo, $9 pa lang yata. $10 eh.
Yeah.
Oo.
No?
Nung una, dumating ako rito. That's 1997.
Oh, yeah. Well, mas una ako sa'yo, 1993. Pero kasi nga ako, naswertehan naman ako dito ng nasa airport agad.
Yes,
Yan, oo.
oo.
Kasi sabi ko nung pagdating ko dito, paglapag ko dyan sa Terminal 2, may Terminal 2 pa noon eh.
Oo,
Oo.
oo.
Sabi ko sa mama ko, pag hindi ako magtatrabaho dito, uwi na lang ako. No. Aba, after 2 weeks eh.
Tinatawagan ka na, hindi ka pa nag-a-apply. Uy, alam nyo, Tita Ses, napag-usapan airport.
Oo.
Kanina, sinasabi ko nga siya, may trabahong naghihintay yung malalaking katawan tao.
Talaga?
Oo, kailangan nilang pusher.
Uy, tito.
Hindi drugs, ha? Hindi po drugs. Ha? Magtutulak yung mga malalaking katawan.
Anong itutulak?
Abay, aeroplanong nabalaho gulong. Joke time!
Wow! O, diba?
Sinabi
Magkano
sa
sweldo nun?
Abe, 150. Meron pang isa.
Oo. Ano
Yung
yun?
katabing kumpanya ron,
Oo.
yung pison, alam mo yung pison, tagapatag ng karsada.
O, yung ang
Yung
gulong
gulong ay
yung malaki?
bakal na malaki. Oo. $150 per hour.
Wow!
Abe, nag-apply ako.
Oh.
Laki nun, 150. Bira yun.
Yeah! Full-time yun, full-time.
Full-time. Hinanapan ako lisensya, pinakita ko.
Oh.
Okay, you have to try it if you can do it.
Okay.
Takbo ako sa pison.
Galing.
Putang na, I resign kagad eh.
Bakit?
Eh di pedal yung pison.
Kaya, bakit?
You're going to use the pedal, DJ Owen. How could you pedal? My God. Joke po. Kasi nagkapatawa lang kami. We have a new show.
Oh my
Oo,
God.
the job.
Yes.
Yung mga gustong mag-apply ng trabaho, saan tatawag?
Oh, you can call me at 416 437-227-2888. Dito
Pakiulit.
po yan.
Yan.
437-227-2888. Yeah, dito
Ayun.
or tumawag po kayo dito sa Tom's Radio 416-900-5864. I-ano po namin, sasabihin po namin sa inyo yung mga talagang mga
Specific na trabaho.
na trabaho.
Correct.
Yan. At saka, yun po is ang kailangan natin doon. Siyempre, Tito, is full-time, Monday to Friday. Regular hours, 7 to 3, merong 3 to 11, and then 11 to 7.
Dito, particular brand, ikaw ay Canadian citizen or permanent residence bago ka tanggapin. Qualification ba yan?
Dito,
Criteria?
yes po, kailangan may SIN kayo para kayo.
SIN.
Yung student, with the
Mga
student visa,
estudyante.
yes, meron po silang,
Pwede
meron
yun.
sila, yes, they're okay, Tito. Kasi siyempre dito, hinahanapan ka ng SIN, di ba?
Yes, para
oo.
makapagbayad ka ng tax. Yung ganun, di ka naman tatanggapin.
Yes.
Aside from SIN, ano pang dapat ipresenta ng isang applicant for work? Yung kanyang health ba?
Yung
regular
health
ba
niya,
yun?
yan.
Yung kailangan
Hindi.
na bakunahan ka ngayon?
Oo, hindi na, yes, kailangan na yun, Tito. Required na yun,
O
di ba?
parang vaccine passport?
Oo, required na yun. Meron na, nakakita na ako, Tito, ng vaccine passport.
Gano'ng kalaki yan?
Ganun lang siya, para siyang kwadrado. Kasi laki ng na cellphone niya.
Oh,
Yan, ganyan.
nakakuha ka na ba?
Hindi pa naman, mag-a-apply ka pa online.
Tayo ba we have to
Oo.
apply for that, yung vaccine
Yeah.
passport na yon?
Sana nga, pero ang alam ko sila, Ma'am Shi, meron na sila eh. Nakita ko, sa kanya ko nga nakita kahapon eh.
Okay, saan
Yeah.
daw nila in-apply yun, yung vaccine? Kasi kailangan nilang...
Yeah, tatanong natin
Oo.
yan. Oh.
O kasi ngayon, ang isa pa kayong tatanong, kasi yung ibang nagtatrabaho ngayon, marami nag-hire space at sabi mo nga, yung cook.
Yeah.
Kasi nga, binigyan na po ng 100% capacity ng Ontario government, pati ang restaurant at gym.
No, Tito, hindi pa.
Yan, nakalagay na kanina. Nabasa ko, 100%.
Kasi nag-away-away sila.
Oo, nagalit ngayon. Nagpetisyon itong mga
Nagpetisyon,
small
ay,
businesses.
naku, napakalaking ano yan,
Yes.
napakalaking salamat yan.
Correct.
Hindi ko pa nakita, kaya hindi
Kanina,
ko ano, yes.
kaya ako, I'm watching always the CNN, CTV News.
CP24, yes.
100%
Saludo po kami
capacity.
sa CP24.
Correct.
Lagi silang lagi silang may breaking news,
yes,
lagi silang
breaking
live,
news.
at saka ano pa.
Ang pinasasalamatan
Talagang
ng
updates yan.
Tado rito, si Premier Dogpord.
Oh, yes po
O,
yan.
TC yan. Ang mag-i-election na next year.
Ang aking Tito Dog. Yan.
Si, Dog. The
Ford.
Bull. Dog. Uy, ang galing PC. Tayo naman di tayo nangangampanya ng kahit sinong partido.
Yes po.
Ang kami po, Tom's Radio, nasa gitna lagi yan. If we invite PC, we will invite NDP at saka
Yes
ang
po.
liberal.
Yeah, we have our upcoming
Mamaya po,
guest, Tito. Yeah.
At 3:30, we'll
Yes.
be talking to an MPP from Mississauga.
Lakeshore, Mississauga. Yan.
Mamaya yan. Hintayin nyo po yan. At maganda po ang tingin ko.
Nakikinig po sila ngayon.
The name of the MPP is Rudy Cruzetto. Ayan. He's watching right now.
Yeah, Coseto, right?
Cruzetto.
Yes, Kasama niya si he's with Joanna last night and I'm so lucky I got a picture with him.
Yung
Yes.
jowa na ba, yung kanyang chief of staff?
Yes.
Is she a lady or a man?
A lady.
A lady.
beautiful lady.
Yes, mamaya po. We
Yes.
will try to contact them.
Yeah,
But
both
in
of
the
them.
meantime, sabi nga natin, we thank the Premier Doug Ford. Sabagat yung isa sa handyan na mamahala sa kanyang mga event schedule ay ang ating kaibigan. Huwag natin banggitin ang pangalan. Kaya nagbibigay siya ng latest news from diyan po sa Parliament.
Yes.
Oo.
So for sure ngayon, lalo
For sure na.
mangangailangan na rin ng mga restaurant ng mga
Correct.
tao dito. Madadagdagan ng ating hahanapin.
Mga
at
cook,
hahanapan.
server.
Yan, di ba? Ganda. Hahanapin at hahanapan ng trabaho.
Correct.
Yes.
Yun
yan.
nga, kaibigan natin, I don't know, yung may-ari ng pinakamasarap gumawa ng pandesal dito.
Yes, Harina.
Bake
Yan.
Shop. Si paring Danny Hernandez. Baka
Yes.
mga ilangan na naman niya ng magagaling na baker.
Tayo, kailangan natin dito ng pandesal.
Oo, kailangan namin ng bakery.
Hi, Danny! Good afternoon.
Nanonood si
Yes,
pari Danny.
yan.
Oh. Masarap na kay Danny, hindi lang pandesal, yung kulay...
Gusto ko sa kanya yung may ube.
yung ube.
Yes, yan.
Oh. Ano, ba't padala ka rin ito?
Ano kayang
Hindi
tawag
namin
doon?
tatanggihan yan.
Pandi-ube? Danny, please text me for 43722728888. Okay? Yan.
Yes. Ngayon po, sabi nga natin, this is the start of our news. On the job in the description of giving jobs to people, or rather, not only Filipinos here in Canada, but everyone that needs assistance or help in finding jobs. We have jobs for you. And those employers who needs people, ika nga natin, we will provide these employers. Meron na kami ngayong mga employers that needs manpower. Ayan, ipoprovide po namin ni Tita Cecil yan starting next week.
Yes.
So abangan niyo po lagi yung programan to, 3 to 4, on the job,
Yan
with
po.
Mon Datol and Tita Cecil, with our special guest always, Lynn
Malaluan.
Malaluan.
Yes.
Mamaya po, titingnan natin kung makakausap natin siya.
Yeah, hopefully makatawag siya.
Yes.
Kahit pagdating daw niya sa Niagara,
Yes,
tatawag daw siya.
before the
Yan.
end of the show. Titingnan
Yeah.
natin. But in the
Yeah.
meantime, magbe-break muna tayo.
And please, Owen, can you please send the link to them now? Please,
Yes,
thank you.
we will be back after some words from our friends. Don't go away.
Our company is committed to providing truthful, honest, competent, and result-oriented service through advising and representing our clients in Canada and overseas in a wide range of immigration matters. We focus on providing support, building dependable relationships, and promoting success. We are dedicated to understanding what results you want to help you understand what action taken on your behalf.
Datol and Cecil Araneta. Of course, everybody could watch us live dito po sa aming live stream or sa website www.tomsradio.com or try to look at our Facebook page. Ayan, makikita niyo po, gandang lalaki at gandang babae. Ha? Facebook page, Tom's Space Radio. Ayan, Lynn, tingnan mo sa Facebook page, Tom's Space Radio. At sa aming pong YouTube channel, Tom's Radio. Ayan, Tita Seth.
Yes. Oh, yan. Meron na nag-i-inquire sa akin dito.
Okay. At habang tinitingnan mo yung inquiries niyan, I don't know kung, oops. Alright.
Yeah, somebody's coming in sa ano.
Pumapasok na yata yung ating makakasama sa Zoom, DJ Owen. Do we have? I don't know what kind of sound is that. All right, we will be having the current MPP for Mississauga Lakeshore, the Honorable Rudy Cuzzetto, member of the PC, of Conservative Party. Well, he represents this, he's an advocate for our Lakeshore community. That's what his resume states. And grew up in Port Credit, with his original family home is designated as heritage property. The Cuzzetto residence under the Ontario Heritage Act. If Mr. Cuzzetto is there right now, hello, magandang hapon and good afternoon, Mr. Rudy Cuzzetto. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Hello, is it better now?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, she's not Mrs. Rexy Valdez, Owen.
How are you doing?
Yes, I'm
Good,
fine.
good.
How are you, Mr. Cuzzetto?
Good, good.
Well, I have here with me Cecil Araneta from Mississauga, where probably I think you talked to her last night.
Yes,
about
I have
this,
a picture with him last night.
Yes.
Yeah, it was at my birthday party.
Yes.
I think you were having a baptism, correct?
It's a wedding of my daughter, adopted
Oh,
daughter.
very,
Yes.
congratulations.
Thank you. Yes.
Was it your birthday yesterday, Mr. Cuzzetto?
Yes, it was. Yes, October 9th is my birthday.
And
Oh.
how young are you, sir?
Well,
Probably 27 and a half.
pardon me?
27 and a half.
Perfect.
Correct,
Exactly,
I told
exactly.
You, you're so young, you're so handsome like me. I'm sorry. How is Mississauga today? Is it rainy, sunny, good weather?
No, it's cloudy, but it's a nice day. Otherwise, it's mild, very mild for this time of year.
Mm-hmm. And the first question that I would like to ask you is how is the COVID-19 approach, or rather being treated in your place or Mississauga? Not only
it's like
Lakeshore, but the whole Mississauga.
Well,
City.
Mississauga, Toronto, York, it's we're pretty well the same. I think we're doing very well in the region of Peel right now. We're getting ahead of this. People are getting vaccinated. I think today's numbers are 82.3% second dose, and I think 86 point something is
right.
first dose.
Correct.
So
correct.
we're on our way to probably hitting 90% fully vaccinated. But we got to still continue doing what we're doing and be very careful out there.
Of course, the province already gave their authorization for 100% capacity in almost all endeavors, including sports activities. That's why baseball games now, hockey, even if it is pre-season, the areas are full with Torontonians and they're enjoying it. What is your comment on that?
Well, I think it's great, but we still have to, wear our masks in these when we do go to these venues because the Delta variant spreads very easily. And overall, anybody that's been double vaxxed is pretty well okay. But there are cases that people with double vaccination still end up in the hospital. But that's why we have to keep an eye on it and be very vigilant out there.
Okay, one more. We are going to about the vaccine passport. Is Mississauga approves the vaccine passport for not only for your constituent, but the whole Ontario as well?
Well, yes, I think the vaccine certificate is a good idea right now. It's just to keep our retail restaurants and retail stores open for the non-essentials. We don't want to shut down this province again or Mississauga. And if we can keep, our numbers low, we will continue going in the right direction, and we'll move out of this quicker than we think.
Well, I just read this afternoon that even the restaurants and gyms were given authorization for 100% capacity.
From what I hear, there's really no capacity, but you have to be able to social distance in the restaurants.
Social distancing, but there is I read it at the CTV a while ago that included in that authorization for 100% capacity includes restaurants and gyms.
Well, there is no capacity limits on restaurants right now.
No capacity limit, right?
But you gotta be able to social distance. There's gotta be barriers between you, and you have to. And when you're sitting down having dinner, you're not wearing a mask. But when you are walking through the restaurant, you got to continue wearing a mask.
So you mean,
and I think safety is very important. I think we've got to continue doing our safety protocols to keep this thing under control.
All right. And one more thing. One of that caught my attention here was that you are currently serving in the Ontario Internal Audit Committee, right?
Yeah. Yes, I'm the parliamentary assistant to the president of the Treasury Board, and now it's Prabmeet Sakaria from Brampton. So I work under Prabmeet Sakaria at the Treasury Board for internal audits as well.
How is the financial status of the province right now?
Well, right now we have spent a lot of money during COVID, and everybody knows that. But I think we had to spend the money to keep jobs and and our province running. But I know moving forward, we have to look at ways that we can stimulate the economy as well and bring in more revenue into the province of Ontario. And right now, there are people coming into Ontario creating jobs. And this is unbelievable at this present time. People want to invest in Ontario. And it's because our government under Premier Ford has made Ontario open for business, and he is attracting a lot of employment here in Ontario. The only thing the issue that we have here in Ontario is we don't have the people to fill the jobs, and that will be an issue. Well, so we have a lot of available positions out there.
So on the job is it's really in need.
Yes. So you mean new investors coming to Ontario? They came from other countries like the U.S. They crossed the borders just to invest in?
From all over the world, they're coming into Ontario to invest. We have people coming in from Nepal coming in to invest in Ontario.
Ooh, that's nice.
We have the movie industry from Hollywood coming into Ontario to invest. We have a lot of people coming into Ontario to invest, and that's great news. We haven't had this for 20 years in Ontario.
No, I believe you because there are some friends in the States that works with the entertainment industry. They want to have their picture here taken because of the low taxes that our province and our government is giving them. The low taxes, of course.
Well, it's a very safe area to do movie skits because it is safe to be here in Ontario. Let's be honest. We have one of the best provinces in the world.
So you mean our borders are totally open out to anybody who wants to invest in Ontario?
I agree. Anybody that wants to invest in Ontario, come on over. We are ready for you.
Okay, and talking about Mississauga.
Yes.
Going back
especially
to Mississauga.
Especially, I agree with you,
Yes.
especially in Mississauga.
Yes.
Especially in Mississauga Lakeshore, okay?
Okay.
Where is the lakeshore located, please? Because some of our watchers do not know. They know Mississauga, but of course the lakeshore Where is it?
Well, I'll tell you, the boundaries of Mississauga Lakeshore, to the west, it's Winston Churchill. Then it goes to Dundas, down Mavis, along the Queensway to the Etobicoke border. That is Mississauga Lakeshore.
Etobicoke.
Right to the border, yes.
Ah, you're right. Of course, I know where Lakeshore is. Of course, Tita Cecil here.
Yes,
She
I
lives
live in
in
Mississauga, Dundas and Highway 10.
Okay.
Wow.
Any other question to our guests?
Well, anyway, thank you so much, sir, for giving me time. And we have a picture last night, so.
Oh, thank you.
Here.
It was a pleasure meeting you last night. It was really nice. You know, you came up to me and, and I find that so important that, I'm there. I'm just a regular person like you,
So you know what, Mr. Cruzetto, I have several issues here that I would like to ask you, not only for Mississauga, but the whole Ontario as well, because election is forthcoming next year. And
Correct.
that most concern that I will receive from our Ontarians here, one, the electricity cost. Number two, the healthcare. Of course, the education. How would you like to give us even some comments on that that I've stated a while ago? First, electricity cost.
Okay, electricity. We're still working on electricity. We're still working in reducing the cost of electricity.
Yes.
But there were a lot of contracts that were signed by previous governments, so we're still stuck in a lot of those contracts. So we are working to reduce the cost of electricity. On healthcare, we have invested more in healthcare than any other government in the history of Ontario. And in Mississauga Lakeshore, we are going to be building the largest hospital in Canadian, the largest hospital in Canadian history on the old Queensway site, Queensway in here, Ontario.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's really. Is it
Yeah,
really?
it's going to be a cost of approximately $9 billion. It's a 10-year project.
Hospital?
Brand new hospital right here.
Yes, that's a big,
And the largest in Canadian history.
Wow.
And not only that, we've brought in long-term care beds right in this right in the riding of Mississauga Lakeshore. Over the last 15 years, the previous government only built 611 beds through the whole province of Ontario. We're building over 640 at one location in Mississauga Lakeshore at the Sheridan Park location, which will be up and running pretty soon. It's a module built on an accelerated build project. So it's going to be great for our riding of Mississauga Lakeshore, and never mind the rest of Mississauga and the province of Ontario. We're building long-term care through the whole province.
Wow.
Well, we're talking about healthcare. Let's go to education.
Okay.
The budget of education here?
Yeah,
What did
and
you say about
education.
it?
What we are investing more money too in education than anybody else has invested in education through the province of Ontario. I look at my own riding of Mississauga Lakeshore. All the precautions we've put in during COVID-19 to keep our kids and our teachers safe. And this is what we're doing right now in education, to keep them in class, because I find that very important to keep our children in class during this pandemic. So that is what we're doing. We put in HEPA filters, PPEs for our teachers as well. Testing for our teachers and our students. And this is what we're going to do, continuing going forward to keep our children in school, because I think the most important thing is to keep them in the classroom, especially during this time.
Well, the biggest issue, therefore, is that there are some parents who doesn't want their children to be vaccinated, and then and yet what happens then? Before the school started, that was the biggest issue so far. Some parents doesn't want their children to have vaccinated, and what happened then? They are going under online teaching again. Those who
if you want, you can go online, and if parents want their children or their children want to be online, they can do that as well. I think that getting vaccinated is a very good idea. My whole family's vaccinated. My 2 boys are vaccinated as well, and I think to fight this pandemic, we have to be vaccinated. We've seen the numbers out there. People that are vaccinated compared to the people that are not vaccinated, percentage-wise, it's very high that the ones that are not vaccinated end up in the hospital or in the ICU. And we don't want that to happen. We don't want, anyone in the ICU with COVID if possible.
Yes, I know that because The problem lies now on you cannot force everybody to have vaccinated by this cure to our pandemic. But of course, you could not deny the fact that there are some not I'm not talking all, but some parents who doesn't believe in this.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? You're always going to have some people that don't believe in things,
Correct.
and that it's understandable. But I think if we educate more people to know exactly what the vaccine does and how it can prevent COVID, I think most people will come on board.
Okay. What is the timetable for the province of Ontario to reach the 90% vaccination?
Well, it all depends on the people coming to get vaccinated.
Okay.
There's vaccination areas. We have the GoVax bus out there today too, getting so people can get vaccinated. So the more people get vaccinated, the quicker we get vaccinated, the quicker we get out of this. And we see the numbers out there. You compare us to any other province. We're 27 people per 100,000 that get COVID, compared to other provinces that are as high as 220 per 100,000 getting COVID. So we're on a great pace and a great track to get out of this pandemic quicker than any other province or any other jurisdiction in the world.
Well, the last question I'm gonna pose on you is that how do you treat so far the senior citizens in Mississauga, when in fact the former mayor there is one of my idols as far as politics is concerned, Mayor Mal? How do you treat the seniors?
And I'll tell you, that's the reason I got into politics, for two reasons: for seniors and for children. I was unfortunate in one way, but fortunate in another way. I lost my father when I was 19 due to asbestosis from where he worked. He died of cancer. And my mother lived till 90 years old in her own little home right here in Port Credit. And I find to keep our seniors in their own home as long as we can is the most important thing. And that's what I'm striving for, to keep her. Now, in some circumstances, they can't be in their own home, which we understand. And that's why we're building long-term care. But we have to try to keep our seniors as much as possible in their own home. And children are, as a father, and being on a parent council for 15 years, I've worked really closely with young kids, and they're the future of this province, of this country. And we got to help them in any way to stimulate them to become the people they want to become, and build this province and build this country to be the best in the world.
All right, nice hearing about what you're doing to my co-team, because I'm a senior citizen, and I believe Mississauga is doing the right thing for you.
Yes.
Because your former mayor, I idolize the former mayor there, who's still living despite reaching the age of 100. All right.
And it's
Is there
great.
any special in the Philippines? You know what, Mr. Cruzeto? In the Philippines, once a senior is turning 100 years, centenarian, we are giving centenarian cash incentives of 100,000 pesos. It's pesos, of course, to any Filipinos who reach the age of 100. Is there any such kind of gift to seniors who reach 100?
Not to my knowledge, but you know what? That's a great idea. That's a great idea. I think that would be a great idea for our seniors that reach 100.
To you. Probably
Yes.
you could put it on the table at the provincial session whenever you start again talking to the premier, or rather the premier and the other MPPs.
That's a great idea. That's something that I will propose to them.
Yes, thank
Yes.
you very much. Because who could say we all reach 100 and we receive $100,000 for that? Huh?
That's a great idea. It is.
Oh my
it's
God.
it's a great incentive to
Or
be
probably,
healthy.
Yeah, 100 years old, 100,000 cash. So people will try to live
Yes,
until
yes.
reaching the age of 100, right?
How much, Tito, is 100,000 pesos?
I don't know. Probably $25,000.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
No, it's
not.
$3,000.
$3,000.
It's $3,000. Yeah. When they reach 100
Doable.
years.
Make it $5,000 Canadian dollars. You could suggest it, Mr. Cruzetti.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a great
Cecil,
idea.
Any other question to the MP?
Yeah. Anyway,
NPP?
thank you so much, sir, for again happy birthday. And
Thank you.
anything that you want us to
To
I
announce
just
the
want to
presents.
Announce,
I
you
want to
can-
wish
yeah.
everyone in the Filipino community a happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, thank you
Thanksgiving
so
is a
much.
time it's a time to spend with your family and reflect on everything you've done and looking forward to the new year going forward. So happy Thanksgiving to the Filipino community in Mississauga, in Ontario, and in Canada.
Thank you.
You know what, Mr. MPP Cruzete, it's so nice talking with you. I've got a lot of questions here, but of course I do not want to ask you more because we just want to greet you happy birthday and a happy Thanksgiving. We will do it next time. I'll tell Cecil to invite you again for another live interview via Zoom.
Yes.
All right,
Thank you
again,
so much.
Thank
thank you
you.
much. Your parting words to our not only Filipino community, but all Canadians as well.
Correct.
Your
Thank you
parting
very
words,
much for
please.
having me today.
Yes, thank you very much. That's our special guest in today's proceeding, MPP, sitting MPP right now, Mr. Rudy Cruceto, a member of the Conservative Party of the province. In Tagalog, it's magandang hapon, good afternoon, and thank you, mabuhay. Thank you very much, Mr. Cruceto.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, we will be back after some words from our friends. Take it away, DJ Owen.
Our company is committed to providing truthful, honest, competent, and result-oriented service through advising and representing our clients in Canada and overseas in a wide range of immigration matters. We focus on providing support, building dependable relationships, and promoting success. We are dedicated to understanding what results you want and to helping you understand what actions we can take on your behalf.
Well, nagbabalik po ang On The Job with Mondatol. Ako po, at saka po yung kasama kong super gandang producer ko, Cecil Araneta. At syempre, after this show, hintayin niyo po, Show My King Show with his host, Ellen.
Tsaka ko.
At saka si Cecil. Cecil and Ellen Bautista.
Yeah.
Alright. yun po
Anyway,
nga.
bago
Oh.
tayo mag-ano dito,
Sige.
bago pala ako magsalita uli. Okay, may bagong dito, may bagong pasok tayong text lang. Ha?
Ngayon pa lang,
Oh,
okay.
Yes. Anyone looking for delivery work?
Uy.
Yan, meron na tayo agad, di ba? Yes, diyan po yan sa Mississauga. They're
Yes,
looking
for
they're looking for a mature man to do the deliveries. Okay, I will ask all the
Delivery
details.
man,
You can call us here at Tom's Radio 416-900-5864.
Or, isa yun diretso.
Call my
Oo.
name, call my phone number direct. It's 437-227-2888.
Mga delivery man. Ayan,
Yes.
nangangailangan na ngayon lang po.
Yan.
Matatawag. So, marami po tayong matutulungan sa because ito po, kamukha nga yung nangyayari na to, nagbubukas ang marami pong investor, negosyo dito sa Ontario. Narinig na po natin kaya MPP Cruceto na the investors are coming in flux. Napakarami. So they need people, they need workers.
They need workers.
Correct.
Yan.
Na nandito na
Naku,
po sa Ontario. Hindi po
yan.
kami kumukuha sa Pilipinas.
Oo,
dito lang po sa
yan,
Ontario.
Dito lang po yan. Yan.
Yan, kung mga libon jobs
At kung mga ngailangan tayo na
Yes.
galing sa ibang bansa, we will announce
Meron
it.
pa rin
we
tayo.
will announce it soon. Yan.
Oo, sapagkat i-invite din po natin uli yung ating kaibigan si Marco Mendocino, the Immigration Minister,
Yes po.
who regained his seat. Ayan.
Yes, congratulations, Marco.
Hindi ko alam baka mag-shuffle daw si Justin Trudeau ng members of the cabinet. Hintayin muna natin kung sino mailalagay sa immigration.
Pero siya hanggang ngayon siya pa rin.
Siya
diba?
pa rin, hindi pa
Yan.
napapalitan. Pero let's wait and see. Kaya natin. Sapagkat anybody naman na nandyan doon, nakikipag-coordinate naman po sa Tom's Radio Toronto.
And of course, we want to congratulate lahat ng nanalo
Yes.
sa
Kahit
mga
anong
ridings
partido
nila.
kayo.
Yes, kahit anong partido, yan, oo. Kasi kami, may party din kami dito,
may
Tom's
birthday,
Radio.
may birthday party.
May
Mamaya po, pag sa programang
Show My King party, yan.
Ayan.
Oo, diba? Tom's Radio.
Tom's Radio and North Star.
Yes.
Ayan, ako malakas yan.
I know.
Oh, yung launching po namin last week ay nag-generate ng
Hindi,
more.
bala ko nga dito
2,000
mag-launch
eh.
dito ng...
Ano gusto mo? Anong lunch natin?
Hindi,
Lechong baboy o
maglagay
sinigang?
ng concert. Yan.
Magko-concert na tayo nga
Show
pala.
My King.
Yes.
Tom-
Sapagkat before December po, we are going to finalize our show.
Yes.
Sapagkat nagbigay na po ng
Ng
100% capacity
Oo.
ang probinsya natin.
Mag-meeting na tayo mamaya.
Magmi-meeting tayo
Yan,
after this
oo.
to finalize the event that we're going to produce
Yes,
before
oo.
Christmas.
Naku, ang daming show may nun, Tito.
Naku.
Pagkataon, no?
Palagay ko, mabubundat na naman ako sa siomay.
Dapat iba-ibang flavor ng siomay, no?
Ano ba mga flavor ng siomay?
Oo. Tatanungin ko nga mamaya si Genesis ko anong mga flavor niyan. Yan.
But then
Hi,
the-
Genesis! I know nanonood ka.
Oo, but in
Yan.
the meantime, tayo po ay magpapaalam na
Oo
muna.
nga.
On the Job will be back next Sunday,
Yes po.
3 to 4 with Mon Datol, Cecil Araneta, and Lynn
Malaluan.
Malaluan.
And you never know, Tito, baka biglang mga ilangan din tayo ng oras sa mga from weekdays. Kasi ang on the job naman hindi lang hindi lang every Sunday.
Yan po, baka
So we
posibleng
will
daily yan eh.
we will talk to our
Yes.
how do you call that? Our boss, lady boss. Yan.
Yes, kung kailangan maraming tao at
Yes.
maraming ngayon maraming naghahanap ng trabaho eh.
Yeah.
At yan,
Wala na ba yung serve? Hindi ko alam.
yung sir wala na eh, tapos na yun eh.
Wala na
September
yung
pa eh.
Oo, hindi kaya
wala
marami
na
ng
yan.
mga ngailangan ng trabaho.
Maraming mga ngailangan. Saka nakita mo nga, nagbigay ng 100% eh.
Oh my
So,
God. Siguro magkakagulo dyan sa paghahanap ng mga trabahador.
Yes,
Yan.
nakita mo, nagkakagulo, naghahanap ng cook at saka server.
Yes.
Sa mga restaurants. So,
Oo,
binigyan na din
yan.
sila.
Oh, yes. Yan.
Alright.
Yan. Tawag lang po kayo dito sa amin. Sa,
Bigay mo ulit
Tom's
telephone mo.
Radio. And 437-227-2888. Call me
Ayun.
direct. Yan.
Okay, Cecil Araneta po.
Thank
Well,
you po.
maraming salamat po. Cecil, parting words mo dito sa On the Job. Babalikan na naman mamaya eh.
Oo, magtatrabaho pa tayo on the
Oo.
job uli.
On the Job ulit.
Yeah. Sa susunod pong linggo at makinig lang po kayo dito sa amin lalo na po yung mga kababayan nating naghahanap ng trabaho.
Dito po sa Ontario lang yun. We are not taking employees from the Philippines.
Yes, oo, dito
Susunod
lang
po yun sa ibang programa, yung pangangailangan naman ng mga trabahador at saka mga qualified na immigrant dito
Yes,
from
yan.
other countries.
Yes po, yan.
Well, maraming salamat po at hanggang sa susunod na pagkatanghal every Sunday 3 to 4 on the job with Mon Datol, Cecil Araneta and Lynn.
Malaluan.
Thank you very much. Magandang hapon sa inyo lahat.